Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurureva Gatir Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Naguroh Paramam Shishurasmi Guror Matirasti Gurau Mama Pahi Guro Asadhya Sadhaka Swamin Asadhyam Tava Kimvada Ramaduta Kripa Sindho Matkaryam Sadhaya Prabhu. Okay, so let's get started with the second session today on Koshadarshanam. In the previous class, we were just looking at some introduction. So today we will deep dive into the first kosha, which is the Apte kosha. So as I said, we will start with this Apte's Practical Sanskrit English Dictionary, 1890 edition. If you go to the marketplace, there are quite a few dictionaries by Apte, but what we are going to do is Practical Sanskrit English Dictionary. Okay. So an introduction, very brief introduction to the dictionary. It was compiled by Sri Vaman Shivaram Apte. He lived for just 34 years, but his scholarly output was remarkable. His Sanskrit dictionaries are widely used in schools and colleges, as I mentioned. Even now, as we speak, his dictionaries are quite widely used. And the Practical Sanskrit English Dictionary is his greatest work. And as I said, because of copyright issues, the latest edition, 1957 edition, is not available online. But we will look at the earliest edition, 1890 edition, which is the first edition. There are very few changes from the 1890 edition to 1957 edition. As you see, 1957, he was not alive. Like 1890 edition, he passed away 2 years after his first edition. So the 1957 edition is done by other people, some of his well-wishers and other people. So, okay, we will just go into, let me share this also. Okay, now I'm just sharing the screen. Will also expand it a bit. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing my screen. So we will go into this, as I mentioned last week itself, Cologne Digital Sanskrit Dictionaries page. So the URL of the site is www.sanskrit-lexicon.uni-cologne.de. And it says Cologne Digital Sanskrit English Dictionaries. I'm going a little bit slow because I want you to get this particular thing very well, because we are going to use this page again and again and again. So in this page, we will start with this Apte 1890. If you see here, so which is the Apte Practical Sanskrit English Dictionary, which is the, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th in the list. Okay, somebody is asking me, can you put up this chat link in the link in the chat window? Okay, let me do that. How do I? Sorry. Okay, I have put it up in the chat window. So now I will go and click into the Apte Practical Sanskrit English Dictionary. So in this, if you, I would recommend you to go into the list display. List display. I'm going to click on this. So the list display, if you click, you should get this particular page where you will have the dictionary name, and then next is preferences and one box to type in the text, and then a small keyboard icon next to it. We are going to use this keyboard icon because it will help us in mapping the keys, what keys we want to type in. It will show us very clearly. Before that, there was one question from previous class. You are not able to see that particular output similar to what I saw in my computer. So let me go into that a bit. Okay, somebody is saying the voice is feeble. Let me, I don't know. Uh, Maybe you can increase the volume in your own computer. That's okay. I will try to speak up also. One thing is, I know I'm going very slow in this, but I want you to get all these things because this is very useful later. Once you're off class, you can try all these things. Okay, so next one I want to do is show you the preferences. Okay, if you click on the preferences, you will see this kind of a this particular window which comes out. In that, there are make sure that your input display is Devanagari, your server display is also Devanagari, and make sure that your keyboard input is phonetic. And you can pick any of that. I have picked this SLP1. There are quite a few in this. If you drop down, one is the Kyoto Harvard, SLP1 Indian language, and some other things. So basically, if you can change the input display to Devanagari and server display to Devanagari, that will be very useful. And the keyboard input to phonetic. So this was one question in the from previous class. So now I am going to pull out, click on this keyboard next to that box, text box. If you click on that, you will get a keyboard out. So you can drag this bar and keep it here. And then, as I said, we want to start with a Mangalavachaka Shabdaha. So Rama we'll start with. So for Rama, we have to see where Repaha comes first. So here is Repa. And then after that, you want to type Akaraha. Akaraha is here. And then the Makaraha. So you come and find the Makaraha here. So you have to type M for that. So R capital Ramaha, sorry, for Ramaha we have to do Akaraha, right? So I'll type R, capital A, M, and a small a. If you type that, you will get and press enter. You will get Rama as an entry. And then you can close this bar using this X sign. Yeah. Okay. So now we have this Rama Shabda here. We got it. We got till this point. This, if you need a little more practice to get to this point, after that you'll start looking at the entries. So keep practicing. Okay, now I will go into the dictionary, how the dictionary is organized. So as I said previously, this is a list display. So Rama is here. Ramas, Rabhasya is one thing, Rabhasyam, and Ramaka is here. So it is listed in alphabetical order of the starting letters and so on. So this is particularly the Rama. Um, this is particular the Rama Shabda. Now we see Rama and then colon record ID here. I don't know if the screen sharing is paused. Okay. Okay. So the Rama, and you see the colon ID here, and then the printed book page. So if you click on this, you will see they have scanned the entire particular point where you are seeing this entry in the dictionary. You will start seeing the scanned version here. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, so let me also quickly enlarge this a bit. Okay, I've enlarged it. So basically this is the entry in this is the physical dictionary scanned version. So you see exactly this is what is there in this page also, which we were seeing. That is just being digitized, and they have changed the font and all these things. So you can cut, paste, and those things. This is in PDF. So this is very useful when you want to give proofread. For example, if you see something different from what you see in the dictionary, in the digitized, the website, you can say, okay, this is a corrected version. You can look at the correct version. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so let's go into the each entry of this particular Rama Shabda. So first entry you see here is A, which says it is an adjective. So when in Sanskritam, when somebody says it's an adjective, it is actually qualifying a noun. It is correct. It is visheshanam. It's called visheshanam, which qualifies a visheshya. But then it is little bit more than what an adjective in English is. So basically, there is a thing which yellingam yadvachanam yacha vibhaktihi visheshyasya tarlingam tadvachanam sacha vibhaktihi visheshanasyapi. So it means basically when a Koshakara gives this, it is a noun form, and also it can come in all three genders. Pullinga Shabdaha, Pullingaha, Strilingaha, Apicha, Napunsakalinga. So Pullingam, Strilingam, Napunsakalingam, Api. So basically you get this Rama iti Shabda in all three genders. That's what it means. So now after that, the Koshakaraha gives this particular thing. Ram Kartari Ghai Nava. So now this is what I said was the Vyutpattihi of the Shabda. So basically this is the etymology. So from Ram Dhatuhu, there is a Kartari Ghai Pratyaya or Na Pratyaya. If you add to this Ram Dhatuhu, you will get this Shabda. And the first meaning, when dictionary gives meanings, it is an ascending or the order of importance. So the first meaning is pleasing, delighting, rejoicing. So the Rama iti shabdaha, in as an adjective, it means pleasing, delighting, rejoicing. So as I said, it's an adjective, and it is in all three lingas. So it is how do you know what are the forms? So for this the dictionary will not give you, we need to know a little bit of background about, okay, this is an akaranta shabdaha. So Ramaha in pullinga, Rama in strilinga, and Ramam in napunsakalingam. We should know that. Yeah, it's not absolutely required to use the keyboard, but just for people who who might not know how to handle this, I'm typing the thing using that keyboard. Okay, so let's go to the next meaning. It's beautiful, lovely, charming. Okay, I'm seeing some. What is the meaning? What is the word within parenthesis? The parenthesis, as I said, was the vyutpatihi of the shabda. There was a question about what is the word within the parenthesis, vyutpatihi of the shabda. Okay. Maybe I will go to questions later. I am getting distracted with questions now. I will get back to questions. All these things. Okay. And there was one question about, okay, the meanings are, one meaning is black, one meaning is white. Yes, it is contrary, but Rama means white in some contexts. Rama means black in some contexts. It depends on how the usage is. So you have to always look at the context. Okay. As I said, the Ramaha, Rama, Ramam, iti. There are three different use words in different lingas, and then the next comes Ra, and he says a dash and a maha he puts. So this, how you read it is, you have to read it as Ramaha. It means Ramaha. Ramaha is always Pullinga Shabda. So when dictionary, the Koshakara gives this Maha, he's actually putting a lot of information inside that. One is he's saying it is a Pullinga Shabda and it is Ramaha. Because he puts a Visarga at the end, he intends to say it's a Pullinga Shabda. In some cases, he will put a M there. We will look at it. But here, by just putting a Visarga, he's saying it's a Pullinga Shabda. And then when you come to Ramaha, there are many meanings again. So the first meaning is n of three celebrated personages. What does n of mean? N of, whenever you see in Apte, n of, it means name of. So name of three celebrated personages. First is Parashurama, and then Balarama, and then the Balarama son of Vasudeva, and brother of Krishna. When you see QQVV, it means see under that word. Like you have to look at Krishna, you have to see under that word to understand what Balarama, more about Balarama. So QQV means VV means look under that entry. And then the third one is Ramachandra, or Sitarama, son of Dasharatha and Kausalya, and the hero of the Ramayana. So Ramaha means name of three people. That is one entry. And then he gives how the word is derived in the Puranas. Ra Shabdaha Vishwavachanaha Maschapi Ishvarvachakaha Vishwadineshwaro yo hi tena Rama prakirtitaha. So like Ra Shabdaha is Vishwavachanaha. So Ra means the word. Mascha Ishvara Vachakaha. So he's a master, the master of the whole world. So whoever is the master of the whole world, he is Rama. This is what it is derived in the Puranas. It is one of the meanings of this Rama word is given in the Puranas. That's what he means here. After that, he gives a brief, very brief summary of the entire Ramayana. So when the boy, when quite a boy, he with his brother was taken by Vishwamitra, all these things, and then he keeps going until until he killed Ravana along with this whole host of demons, and then Rama, attended by his wife and friends in battle, triumphantly returned to Ayodhya, where he was crowned king by Vashishta. So this still is Pattabhishekam. He completely gives an entire account of the entire Ramayana here, and then he reigned long and righteously was succeeded by his son Kusha. Now there is a new thing, and he says Rama is said to be the seventh incarnation of Vishnu, and he quotes Jayadeva, Vitarasi Dikshurane Dikpati Kamaniyam Dashamukhamaulim Mauli Balim Ramaniyam Keshavadhrita Raghupati Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. And he says Gita Govindam 1. So this, how do you know this Git, Git, Git 1 is thing? You have to go and look at one of the, I will show you, or I'll put up in the website, course website, there are this, he has an appendix of all these words here. When he says Geet, he means Gita Govindam, all these things, appendix of references in the whole dictionary. or you can also, I will, before the end of the class, I will show you, even this website has it. I will show you. I don't want to move away from this page. Okay, so this is the first meaning of Ramaha. As we saw, this is Ramaha, the first meaning. Now Ramaha has multiple meanings. So the next meaning is a kind of a deer. So a kind of deer is also called Ramaha. And then the third meaning is name of Aruna. And fourth is a lover. Fifth is a horse. So basically, Ramaha is also a horse in some contexts. So it all, if why does he have to give all these things? He actually gives this because these are the prayogas in the entire Sanskrit literature. Basically, he might have even missed out some things, but he says that Ramaha is used in these meanings in the Sanskrit literature. Okay, the next is he says a hyphen mum, he says. So when he says mum, what does he mean? Like Ramam, he says. So Ramam, when he says Ramam, it is without any ambiguity, he says it's an Napunsakalinga Shabda. So when you see Ramam and darkness, so he's by just putting that Anuswara at after the Makara, he's just sealing the thing that it is always an Napunsakalinga Shabda. And then he gives multiple meanings for that. Ramam means darkness. Ramam means leprosy. Kushtam. So this Kushtam is also in Napunsakalinga. So Ramam is also in Napunsakalinga. And a leaf, Tamala leaf. Basically, Patram also is actually in Napunsakalinga Shabda. So Ramam Patram. Napunsakalinga Shabda. So till this, let me see if any questions. So maybe I can. Yeah, okay. So I'll just keep moving and we will see. So next comes a completely different aspect of this dictionary, which is comp. When you say comp, it's going to discuss all the compound words. Okay, I see one. Tamara leaf is betel leaf. I don't know. It is mentioned in Bhagavatam, so I don't know much more than that. The one question was, what is a tamala leaf? Is it a betel leaf? I don't know more than that. Okay, so now we'll go to compounds. So how Apte he actually organizes the dictionary is, he for example, if you want to look at one shabda which is a compound, for example, let's start with this. So when he puts a dash and anujaha, what does he mean here is, what does he mean that Rama Anujaha? So here we need a little bit of Sandhi Jnanam, the Sandhi. So when Rama and Anuja, he is forming a compound word with Rama and Anuja. So in Samasa, there is a Sandhi Nityam. Somebody's, I will take up questions later, or is it something very, Bhavani has a question. I'll come back to questions. Please bear with me. In Rama and Anuja, so he is actually forming a compound out of this. So in Samasa, the Sandhi is mandatory. So you have to read this as Ramanujaha, Ramanujaha. And then he has put a Visarga at the end. So he's saying it's a Pullinga Shabda. So Ramanujaha. And it is the name of a celebrated reformer, founder of founder of a Vedantic sect and the author of several works. He was a Vaishnava. We know he's referring to Ramanujacharya here. So Ramanujaha. So basically here, very important, you have to know the Sandhi, how to do the Sandhi. Ramanujaha. And here Rama Yanam. So and then he puts an Natvam here. So there is a rule because of the Repa in the Rama. This Nakara becomes a Nakara. So Ramayanam, and he puts a Anuswara at the end. So he makes very clear that it is a Napunsakaliga Shabda. So Ramayanam, Adventures of Rama, is one first meaning. The second meaning is for Ramayanam is the name of a celebrated epic by Valmiki, which contains about 24,000 verses in 7 kandas or books. So here how Apte makes words, puts words is, how he organizes words is. For example, if you go and search for Ramanujaha, you will not even find in the dictionary. So you have to know Ramanujaha is a compound word, and then you have to come to the, okay, like let's go to the uh, first word of that compound, first padam, and search under that is what we should see. Yeah, Ramanujaha is also Rama's younger brother, but here he just gives Ramanujaha as uh, the name of Ramanujacharya. Maybe this dictionary is not giving, but some other dictionaries might give that Ramanujaha is actually Lakshmanaha also. Okay, and then Ramayanam we saw. So here it is Rama Ishvaraha. I mean Ramayanam again, here again we have to read this as Rameshwaraha, not Rama Ishvaraha. Uh, so Rameshwaraha is name of a sacred place or of pilgrimage. So we know that. And then Rama Girihi, it's name of a mountain. And then after that, in some cases, he also gives a reference. Chakre snigdha chayat tarushu vasatim Ramagiryashrameshu. And he gives this particular reference, and I have it here with me. And so looks like it is from Meghaduta and chapter 1 or something. So Girihi. So what is Ramagirihi here? Here Ramagiryashrameshu. He gives a reference also. The next is Ramachandraha, Ramabhadraha. So we know that it's the name of Rama. So Ramaya, Ramachandraya, Ramaya, Ramabhadraya, Ramachandraya Vedase. We know that it is names of Rama only. Okay. Next is Rama Janman. So here there is an ambiguity. Is Rama Janman can be a Pullinga Shabdaha or Nakaranta Napunsakalinga Shabdaha also, or anything. So basically here he makes it very clear, saying no, Rama Janman is a Nakaranta Pratipadikam. So if you then go to the Nakaranta Shabda, then we know, okay, it's declension. Rama Janma, Janman, Janmani, Janmani. Iti. Rama Janman, Rama Janma, Rama Janmani, Rama Janmani. Iti. So Janman, he makes it very clear and he puts a neuter here. So that is the birth or birthday of Rama. So these are the things which you have to really see. So how he's optimizing the real estate in the dictionary, you see. So, and then Dutaha. So he puts Visarga at the end and says name of Hanumat or a monkey. Okay. Then he also says Ti here. So here Ti, you have to look at Dutaha, he said, and then Rama Duti. So Rama Duti is a kind of a basil, as some tulsi or something. Okay, and then next is Rama Navami. So Navami, if you look at any ikaranta shabdaha, it's by default dirgha ikaranta shabdaha. It's by default a feminine gender. By default, he will if there is any ambiguity, the Koshakara will give. So here Rama Navami is a strilinga shabdaha. So you see, it's the 9th day of the bright half of Chaitra, anniversary of birth of Rama. And then Rama Pugaha, it's a kind of a betel nut tree, so on. And then Rama Vallabhaha, it's a birch tree. Rama Sakhaha, it's a name of Sugriva. So there are a lot of friends for Rama, but Rama Sakhaha is generally Sugriva when you say Rama Sakhaha. And Rama Setuhu, the bridge of Rama. It's in between the Indian Peninsula and Ceylon, and now called the Adams Bridge. Okay, so hopefully I have given you, we went through all the entries here, and hopefully I've given you a brief how to look up this dictionary. So basically all these entries, all these things, abbreviations here matter a lot. So basically, even though this particular dictionary, you have to search by the Pratipadikam or only the stem of the root, the Akaranta Shabdaha, he makes it much more, even instead of writing one M, and masculine, saying masculine, he puts a visarga, which is takes much less space in the dictionary. So, okay. Hopefully, I will just take a look at some questions. Is it Ramati or Ramaduti? I don't know. Ramati may be there. Rama Vallabaha also means friend. I don't know. I mean, if the dictionary doesn't give, probably if it is true, the dictionary will give. How do you know it is Ramaduti or is it? I read it as Ramati. Okay, that's why I told you. So if it's within this parenthesis, if you see, so Ramadutaha, and then after that there is a parenthesis here. So that's why I read it as Ramaduti. Also, if you want to look at some logic here, the T should, because this is in alphabetical order, the T should come before the Du. Okay, somebody in the participants read this as Ramati. Ramati is or something. So I'm saying that it's Ramaduti only. Okay. Was there any other questions? Okay. End of the session. Okay. If words ends in visarga and not masculine, then the dictionary makes it explicit. Yes, it will make it explicit. It will make it explicit. Generally, if the word ends in visarga and not masculine, it is most probably a rephanta shabdaha or sakaranta shabdaha. We will take a look at those things. Okay. Okay, good. Let's now go to the next shabdaha I wanted to do was Ishvara. Ishvara. So I'm going to now go back to my keyboard and then look at Ishvara. So I'm going to put a capital I and then for the Shakara, I'll put this one, capital S, Vara, Ishvara. So now I have this Shabda. Okay, I think let me go one of the raise hands were there. I will look at. Okay, let me unmute it. Swami 1960. You are unmuted. Swami 1960.
No, sir. I will ask at the end. Sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and Venkateswaran Gopala. Namaste.
Yes, sir. Hello, namaste. Sir,
Namaste.
this practical in the dictionary of Apte, I'm not finding in the Google Play.
You won't find in Google Play. I don't think it is in Google Play. Install the dictionary which based on the instructions I gave you in our website, course website.
Oh.
Okay. Sadashivam and
after Krishna in that Rama, meaning of Rama, there is some letters like Q, Q, V, V and all that. What is that?
QQVV, you have to, it means that you have to look under, it talks about Balarama, that QQ, go under Krishna and you will find more details about Balarama. That's what it says. QQVV means look under that word.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. Okay, now let's go to the Ishvara Shabdaha. Okay. Now again, as I said, Ishvara, it says, and then it gives this printed book page. So I'm not going to open this. It will go to that particular page in that dictionary scan website. Okay, and then it again says a, which is adjective, which means it is a visheshanam. So it is available in all three lingam. So ra, ri, and he puts a f. He says this Ishvara, even in the previous entry we saw Rama is a feminine entry, but here he says Ishvara and Ishwari are also feminine entries. So that could be Ishvara or Ishwari. And there is, and he gives a the etymology of that Ish Varach, and then he gives the sutram for that also, Panini Sutram 3 to 175. P means Panini. So if you can go and look at the Vyutpatti here, how this Varach Pratyaha comes to this the Ish, and then the Vyutpatti comes. Okay. Now we see the first meaning of that word is powerful, able, capable of, with infinity, with infinitive. So with infinitive means tumun anta, and then he then gives some references how it is there in Kumara Sambhava. And then the second meaning is rich, wealthy, and then he gives Panchatantra, some chapter 267, verse 67, and all these things. Okay, and now this is for the Ishvara, Ishvara, Ishwari, Ishvaraha, Ishvara, Ishwari, all these adjective tenses, Ishvaram also. So you can all, based on the Visheshyam, you can, the lingam of the word will change for rich, wealthy, powerful, and all these things. Now he says Ishvara, and then he puts a visarga at the end. That means it is a Pullinga Shabdaha. So then he says a Lord, Master, Ishwaram Lokor Tathaha Sevete. And he gives a reference which is Mudra Rakshasa and Kapishwaraha. And he goes into this so Kapishwaraha, Koshaleshwaraha, Hridayeshwaraha. So means that it means from Ishwaraha means a Lord of Master, and so a master of Kapihi. So Kapishwara means Lord of or Master of all the Kapi, and Koshaleshwara, the Master of Koshala, and Hridayeshwara, the Lord of the heart or something, etc. So he goes like that. And then the second meaning is a king, prince, or ruler. Then he gives another reference from Manusmriti, or R means, I don't remember. Okay. And rich or a great man, Trinena Karya Bhavati Ishwaranam iti. So, and then he gives all the things. So, rich or great man, he gives, and then Ma Prayacheshwara Dhanam. So, this is a Subhashitam or something. So, it means that don't give dhanam to somebody who already has food, has a lot of money. So to carry coals to Newcastle. So he's saying compare with to carry coals to Newcastle. So basically there is another English proverb to say that, okay, it is like carrying coal to Newcastle, which was anyway the biggest exporter of coal in the entire world sometime back in the 18th century or something. So he says, okay, compare this Ma Prayacheshwara Dhanam, Ma Prayacheshware Dhanam in Hitopadesha, and he says there is a comparison to that as to carry coals to Newcastle. I mean, Apte was actually a great Pandita, so he can quote from many languages also. Okay, and then a fourth meaning is a husband, and then he quotes some other thing from Kiratarjunya, Nareshware. So he uses Nareshwar. So basically, again, another thing is, even though he's talking about Ishvaraha, here he's using the Saptami Vibhakti form of it. So we should know that this is a Saptami Vibhakti form of it. So he will not always quote in Prathama Vibhakti. So that level of knowledge we should have. Okay, and then the Supreme God, Parameshwara. And then name of Shiva. We know that name of Shiva is also, we call Ishvaraha as Shiva. In some context, it is the name of Shiva. And then the God of love, which is Kameshwaraha. And then the supreme soul, the soul, that is also called Ishvaraha or something. And then the 11th year, Samvatsara of Salivahana era. Now he goes into Rari. So basically the feminine forms. It's name of Durga, Lakshmi, or any of the Shaktis. Ishwarim Sarvabhutanam Tamiho Pahvayeshriyam. So these Ishvara, Ishwari, and then another, he says Ishwari is name of several plants or trees or something. Those things he gives. And that he says it's only Ishwari, not Ishvara. Okay, now for the compound forms, Adhina. So it is Ishwaradhina. You have to look it up as Ishwaradhina, and it says adjective. So Ishwaradhinam, Ishwaradhina also are there. So subject to a lord or king, dependent on a lord or something. Ishvara Nishedha, denial of existence. So Ishvara Nishedha, here he means it's a Pullinga Shabda because he puts a Visarga at the end. It does not exist in other forms. Ishvara Nishedha, atheism. Ishvara Nishta, there here you can have Ishvara Nishtaha, Ishvara Nishta, Ishvara Nishtam, all these things. And same Ishvara Pujaka and Ishvara Puja. Okay, here Ishvara Puja and he didn't put anything. It's Akaranta. So by default, it's a Strilinga Shabda. We should know that. And then Ishvara Prasadaha, Ishvara Bhavaha, Ishvara Vibhutihi. And then he puts a F here. See, the Ikaranta, Hraswa Ikaranta Shabdaha can be both, we can Hari Shabdavat or Mati Shabdavat. So Hari Shabdavat are all masculine forms. Mati Shabdavat are all feminine forms. And here he makes it very clear. Ishvara Vibhutihi and he puts a F here. So there he says it's a feminine form, not a masculine form. Okay. And then and the Ishvara Sadman, and he says it's an Akaranta Shabdaha, and he says it's a temple. So the Prathama Ekavachana form is Ishvara Sadma, a temple, and Ishvara Sabham. So okay, here so Ishvara Sabham. So when there is a when in the Sabha Shabdaha, it is when it is done, a compound is done with Ishvara, it is always an Apunsakalinga form. Ishvara Sabham, and then Ishvara Seva. Seva again, it's a Strilinga Prayoga. Okay, so maybe I will go back to questions now. Some hand raised. Anybody new hand raised? I see the same people. Okay, maybe they didn't. I should put that. Okay, we'll come at the end to those questions. We can do one more Shabdaha also. Now we'll go to Dharma. So I'm going to search only as Dharma. Okay, before that. Yeah. Okay, what does COMP mean? Okay, COMP means compound. COMP means compound. That these are all compound words, and you should always look up a compound based on the first letter, first padam of that compound. So if you want to look at Ishvara Nishedaha, you have to come to Ishvara Shabdaha. If you search Ishvara Nisheda, you will not even find it in the dictionary. Okay. Okay, I have one person in up. Okay, let me. Okay, with infinity. Okay, with infinitive means tumun iti artha. So let me just. There was one question about powerful, capable of with infinitive. So it is not that it says Ishwaritum. It says like capable of. I think this particular thing, I'm not very sure. We have to look at this thing. I don't want to give you a wrong information. It's not Ishwaritum, but so I'll have to take a look at it and come back to you. Okay, there's another question. Maybe I will just. There is one hyphen before Ra and two hyphens before Re. Yeah, it shows. What does it indicate? Okay, that's a good question. So here there was Ishvara and Ishwari. So what it means is it is only under the same. When he puts two hyphens, he's saying that it is a sub part of this Ra itself. So both are valid feminine forms. So that he says, then he says name of Durga and Lakshmi. Both are valid feminine forms. That's what he says. Okay, what else? Okay, let me just go to the Dharma Shabda then. We'll come back again to questions. Hopefully, I will give some 10 more, one more Shabda we'll do and we'll stop. We'll take questions. So when I say Dharma, Dharma is not found, first of all. Okay, what's happening here? Dharma itself is not found. So, but now that's why I asked you to go to the list display so that we can go to the nearest uh, best search. So Dharma, we'll click on Dharma and you get Dharmaha as a word here. Okay, for Dharmaha, he gives a Vyutpatihi as Dhriyate lokaha anena dharati lokam va. So he gives two Vyutpatihi, how the etymology is, two forms, and he gives Dhr man from Unadi Koshaha. So this Un means Unadi. Some Unadi Pratyaha is like Unadi Ganaha Sutram is there. Unadi Sutram 1.137. You can take a look at it. And then the first most important meaning is the religion, the customary observances of a caste, sect, etc. So that is Dharmaha. And then I'm taking Dharma as a Shabda because this is a very unique Shabda for like Sanskritam. So basically, it's very difficult to translate this. You will know from this entry. Look at the number of meanings for this. 22 meanings just for Dharma. So it is very difficult to translate this into any other language. So basically, that's why our scriptures we should learn in our own in Sanskrit language itself and not translate it. If you translate it, it's very difficult. So in each in each context, it is used in different meanings. How will you? It's very difficult to read a translated text with this. Okay. Okay. Uh, the next meaning is law, usage, practice, customs, and all these things. So I don't want to go into all the meanings. Let me come and skip some meanings here, and then I want to tell you some new things which we didn't learn before. So look at the eighth meaning: nature, disposition, character, and then he gives a reference. After that, he gives prani and then one symbol like this. So he gives prani and then symbol. So then he says prani dharmaha, jiva dharmaha. So he also gives this where dharma is the second part of a compound like this. So nature, it's prani dharmaha means the nature of any prani, or jiva dharmaha is the nature of any jiva. By this he says prani dharmaha, jiva dharmaha, and then essential quality, peculiarity, and all these things. So keep going down. Let me go. Okay. Let's look at the 15th meaning, an Upanishad, Q.V. So he asks you to go and look under Upanishad. QV means look under. Ityartha. Okay. Okay, and the 16th meaning is the name of Yudhishthira. We know that Yudhishthira's name is also Dharma, name of Yama, and then all these things. Now coming to the compound. The compound is Dharmangaha, Dharmanga. Here again, there is a bracket here, so you should not read this as Dharmaga. Dharmangaha, Dharmanga. You have to read that way. And Dharma, Dharmau, masculine dual. He gives that Dharma, Dharmau. See, there is Dharma, Dharmau. Can be also, there could be there could be a doubt in the mind that why is it a masculine word or feminine word. So dharma dharma, he makes it very clear, masculine dual. And dharma dharma with, so basically dharma dharma with, you have to read it that way. So masculine, dharma dharma with. So Mimamsaka, who knows the right and wrong course of action. So basically here you should not read this as dharma dharmo with. So here you should know how you form a samasa. All the subantas will be dropped, like the subanta pratyayas will be dropped. So you should read it as dharma with, this particular word. Okay, and then adhikaranam, dharmadhikaranam. There are two words, and then he gives second word, dharmadhikaranaha, a judge, so on. And then here you see dharmadhikaranikaha or dharmadhikarin, and then he puts a masculine M here. So the prathama ekavachanam form for that is dharmadhikari iti. So he makes it very clear by putting a M here. And then dharmadhikaranin. So dharmadhikaranin, masculine, it's a judge or something. So on, it keeps going. So basically there are quite a few compounds with dharma. I'll keep moving down because there is a lack of time. Okay, and then here you should do a sandhi properly here. Dharmendraha, dharmendraha iti. Dharmeshaha, dharmottaraha, dharmottara, and then all three forms are there, and then so on. You can keep going down. There are quite a few compound words here. So dharma janman or dharma jan, and he puts a masculine here. It's a dharma janma is the name of Yudhishthira. Okay, I keep going down. I know I'm just looking for anything, something new. We already saw all the most of the important abbreviations. So okay, here let's look at this with. So here it is dharma with. Dharma with means familiar with the law. So then here he says uttamaha, name of Vishnu. So this is dharma with uttamaha. We should read that, dharma with uttamaha. Okay, and then keep coming down. Okay, here see dharma sabha. Earlier we saw the Ishvara sabham, but that is when Ishvara is purva pada of that samasa, it's always an apunsakalinga. Here it's dharma sabha, a court of justice. Okay, and then dharma swamin is epithet of Buddha. An epithet means a name of Buddha. Okay, we'll probably stop here, and then I'll take some questions. Probably, hopefully, I have given you enough to start looking at Nama Padani. Okay. So there are quite a few good comments in the chat window and questions. So one question is, I said the Vigraha Vakyam will be given in dictionary, like Ishwarani Dinaha, but it's not seen here in the dictionary. I mean, the Vigraha Vakyam of all forms will not be given, because that is, if they give the everything, all forms, all uh, very obvious forms, then it's not, dictionary is not the very optimizable. So I told you they will give Vigraha Vakyas for something which is like weird forms, or some forms which is not, it's out of the ordinary or something. So Ishwaradinaha is like, it's a very simple compound. Okay, is there any other question? Okay, let me go to the hand raised. Sorry. Okay, any hand raised here? Jagadish Acharya. Namaste, Jagadish Acharya. Namaste.
No,
You have a question?
that the INF may not be infinitive. I think it is to show Ishvara has infinite power, capacity, all those things.
No, it is infinitive. With infinitive, I mean, here it's doing a practical is parts of speech, so that is infinitive. I will clarify that in next class. It is there in the next edition of Apte Dictionary. If you take a look at it, he also gives a with infinitive form. Okay. V and Meena.
There was a word Dharma Ghasara, full moon. What is that? You showed it.
Okay, Dharma
It's not.
Ghasara.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
not clear.
let's look at it. Yeah, let's look at it.
Meaning was full moon, something like that.
Okay, Dharma Ghataha is there. Full moon, huh? We can search it. Okay, yeah, Dharma Ghasara. Yeah, Dharma Ghasara is the day of full moon. Yeah, that's what it means.
It is called full moon day.
Yeah,
Paurnami. Paurnami.
correct. That's what it means. I'm not a expert, but that's what it means here. So.
Oh.
Okay, Nivedita. You had a question, Nivedita ji? Okay, so.
Yeah, so R is Raghuvamsha and that infinitive is Kartum. Kimapi Kartum Ishvara. That is
Kartum
the reference that I have typed it in questions. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw
I
it.
have typed the shloka there under
you.
questions.
Yeah. So correct. Thank you. That is useful. Okay.
So it is Vyavartayitum Ishwara is the usage there in 15.7 of Raghuvamsa.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Yeah. So it's not infinity.
So to do something, Ishwara. That is how the Tumun comes there.
Correct. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, Trishur Vishwanathan. Namaste. Vishwanathan ji. Trishur Vishwanathan ji. Okay. Then Vamsi Sudha.
Hello. Namaste, Mahoday.
Namaste.
I have the student Sanskrit English dictionary which is written by Rama and Apte.
Yeah.
Is it the same one or
No, it's
is
not
it
the
a
same
different?
one. It's not the same one. That is a abridged edition of the big dictionary. That is the students use.
Oh, yeah. I just see there's some of the words missing in that.
Oh, yeah. So it is because it's a smaller dictionary. This is a bigger dictionary.
Okay, fine. I'll go for the new one. Yeah. Thank you, Mahoday. You are teaching very well and very extensively. Thank you so much.
Dhanyawada. Swaminathan ji. Swaminathan 1.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead.
I have a question not directly related to what you discussed today. I missed the first class. You gave some handout how to install the dictionaries.
Yeah,
I followed the document. It's not working the way it is supposed to be. So is there anything I'm missing?
Sorry. What is the problem? Maybe you can send an email to this email address in the course website. I will take a look.
Okay, I will. I also installed Golden Dictionary by some other means. So it does give all possible ways of searching it, just like you are searching on the screen. But it doesn't go through this kind of a detail. So it is specific to only Apte, this format of reading.
Yeah, I don't know. So you are asking that in the Golden Dictionary, I didn't quite follow the question. Can you repeat it?
Okay, I installed Golden Dictionary.
Okay.
Because some other course I took on vyoma-samskrta-pathasala that instructor showed us how to install Golden Dictionary.
Okay.
I installed it. So it gives me all possible options. One of them is Apte.
Okay.
However, when I click on a word, I don't go into this kind of a detailed variations you are giving here.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you have installed the next edition of the dictionary that has not been really put in a very viewable form. So you have to really look for this Apte 1890 edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is very useful. That's what you are describing today. Very.
Okay. Okay, I think there are quite a few questions. If there is, I don't know. I told I will answer quite a few. Let me take one or last two questions. Swami 1960. Is there any question which you already typed something out here? I think. Okay, somebody is asking me. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody is asking me for my email ID. You can send the email to that email address in the course web page. It will come to me. You can look at the course web page. Okay, so I think we will stop here because this time is up. If you have any questions, send an email to the. Okay, let me answer some. Okay, there are quite a few questions now. A lot of hands raised. Let me take one or two questions. I don't want to keep. If people want to drop out, please feel free to drop out. I will just answer a couple of questions and then leave. Vasanta and.
Yeah, I'm calling from San Francisco.
Okay.
I just want to know what is the dhatu for Dharma Shabda? Is it Dharma is the dhatu?
No, dhru is the dhatu. It gives right. If you go into the first dhriyate or dharati, dhru and man, it says. So dhru is the dhatu.
Dhru is the dhatu. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jaya Govinda Das, he's unmuted. He's muted himself. Okay. I think maybe we'll stop here. If there is any questions, we can send you an email or we will. If you send the email, if the question is really worth discussing in the class, I will go. I will not answer that.
Can I ask my question now?
Yeah, please go ahead. Please, yeah.
When I typed the word in Sanskrit like Ram,
Okay.
the Apte Dictionary did not give the alternatives in Sanskrit. In fact, it showed only words in English in Roman alphabet.
I know. I told you. I think I discussed this in the class. Maybe you are not there. Go to the preferences.
Okay, sure.
Go to preferences here. Are you seeing my screen?
All right.
Are you seeing my screen? Okay. So in that, if you click on preferences, it will show up one thing box like that. In that, the input display and the server display, everything should be in Devanagari. Make sure that.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Thanks. Okay, so I think we will stop the class here because it's 5 minutes past the time. I will just tell the Mangala Shloka and we will end the class. Swasti prajabhya paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam lokas samasta sukhino bhavantu.